One. Going to a park to chase after a girl. As you do. Sorry, Kira, I'm having impressive here. I'm gonna stick around for a chat. Sorry, madam, but I think we better get moving. That's right, Luke. Stay away from scary women. Puzzle? Yeah, you're the same guy. Shut up. And puzzle for me. This is not a chapter. You're women in the park? We're not even in the park. Everyone's saying nothing. This park has been closed every time we come by. Why do you suppose that is, Professor? I haven't the foggiest idea. Perhaps you'd ask someone at the town hall. Why, I'm so bad at finding chapters in this game. So bad. Now we're on chapter 9, so people should have new things. He doesn't. She's done. She don't. She's dumb. Because the entrance to the park had a funky jar in the front. It's true. Okay, Yiko, we had some good times together, but this is the last puzzle I got for you. Don't be that, because I'm about to drop a beast of a puzzle on you. Guarantee you won't be able to guess your way out of this one. Are you ready? No. In chess, the queen can move the full length of the board diagonally, vertically, and horizontally. You have 3 queens positioned on an 8x8 chessboard. Place the remaining queens on the board so that no piece blocks another line of movement. This is a tough one. Let's see. No, no, no. No, no, no. So it could be either here or here. Totally PJ's ribbed. Oh, the ones you like a lot? Let's see. No. 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 Yes. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. No. 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 Yes. No. Yes. No. 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 Yes. No. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Are you Australian now? No. Why? Do I sound Australian? I'm not trying. Where's my puzzle guy? Leave the four corner spaces empty. Okay. No is an no is an Australian phrase. Is it? Place one queen in the space third from the top in the far left column. Here. Place another queen in the far right column, 3 spaces from the bottom. There. Okay. No, 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 no. Yes, yes. No. There we go. No. Yes. No. No, no, no. Yes. No. 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 There.
Well, here's my guess.
Gosh, I'm so smart. We got it. Since 3 queens were already in place perfect again, there's only one possible solution for this problem. What's that? You think it'd be more interesting if you had to place all 8 queens by yourself? No. Check-in, mate. You've done it. I knew you two were chess masters under law. I was sure from our very first match. Thanks, bro. Puzzle? Nothing good can be said about a tower. Yeah, you said that last time. Thanks. You know my alarm by preparation days. This is for research purposes only. Did I miss any puzzles? No. Just eat the pieces? You're right. Thanks, doggy. What's that you say? Gate to park is locked shut. No, that's not possible. But I can't take you to have everything up and running. Be that as may, the gate is locked shut, and we can't get entrance to the place. Will you please open it for us? That's your thing's job, park caretaker. I strongly advise you go find him. Well, where do you think we might find this caretaker? In the park? That's a good question, isn't it? Managing the park is caretaker's duty. But who knows who manages the caretaker? I can't say, it's not one of my duties. What bureaucracy? He manages town sewer systems as well. Unless you have some form you need for that, I strongly advise you beat it. Gosh, she's rude. Sewers, unpleasant it might be, it's one place we haven't searched yet. Perhaps we'll find a clue to our mystery down there. I've only seen one manhole in town. Alright, the one on the path to the park. It's their job, but someone has to do it. Off we go. Ah, yes. I'm gonna ignore these people. I want puzzles, bitch! Count on you catch no good fiend to skip down his bill. No, no one has puzzles for me. Oh my god, everyone says the same thing. Fine, I'll do story, god. Hey, thanks, doggy. Why is the manhole open now? Excuse me, are you by any chance the park caretaker? No. I'm Explorer of El Mundo. Right now I'm trying to familiarize myself with the local culture. Oh, well please pardon my sake then. Have a pleasant day, sir. Oh, wait for one momento, s'il vous plaît. I saw a man and we're close past here. Could he be the caretaker you seek? He could be. Which way did he go? Probably to the right. Arrow, maybe it was the left. I see. Are you feeling alright? You seem a bit directionally challenged for being an explorer. He has arrived here after years of world travel. Je ne sais pas the local geography here. That's all. I see. In that case, please forgive me for making another assumption. Now please as we need to get going. Wait, which way to Villaggio? Don't I start the train station? Oh, there he goes. Hi, Stackin. What are you doing down here? Well, don't you look too surprised. I bet you didn't expect me to see me in a place like this, eh? Remember that circle's most mysterious right past this pipe. Well, you can begin ideas. You can't cross it. Give up on those ridiculous notions of returning to the rest of the world and settle down here. I suppose it's a tough transition to make. Here's Buzz to help you get situated. Thanks, Stack and Scarfin. In preparation for your big move, you pack your belongings in 20 boxes and arrange them as shown below. Everything you packed, you're now ready to label each box's contents. In order to do so, though, you'll need to move a few boxes around. How many boxes can't be labeled without rearranging the stacks? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. How do you label the boxes that are already sealed? Good point. How would you know what's inside them? Okay, we're assuming there's not like a hidden stack. So there's 3 boxes in this stack, the back 2 stacks. So there's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and those are all available. So the only boxes that we can't see are in the second and first stack. So let's see, let's draw first stack. So we got this one. So there's 1. You think it's 3? I think it's 3.
That should do it. Another puzzle solved.
But again, that's assuming that there's no hidden stack behind the tall stacks. Quite right. Moving down top level, you have 1, 4, 6, and 9 boxes. The only boxes you can't access without rearranging things are the 3 indicated in the above picture. Well done. I like the way you get all fired up over puzzles. You're my kind of guy. Hurry up and get all ready. Save us here, how we have you. Thanks, Scarfin. Bye, Scarfin. Oh, I could go that way. Here, we'll go back and talk to you later. I actually don't know who the caretaker is. Wow, we're right here. There's a great view of the entrance to the village from here. There's my lovely little automobile. It seems unharmed. Don't worry, Professor. No one even dreamed of stealing the Layton mobile. So what do you mean by that, Luke? Why are we out here? I certainly didn't foresee sewers leading to a place like this. Look, Luke, there's my automobile. Not even a puzzle. Oh, there's my car. You dream of stealing the Layton mobile? You and your girlfriend went on a road trip over the weekend. On the way to your destination, you drove 180 miles. Your girlfriend drove the rest of the way. Coming home on the exact same roads, your girlfriend drove the first 150 miles, then you got behind the wheel for the last leg of the journey. What is the difference in miles between the distance you drove and the distance your girlfriend drove? What? No, no math. Why would you do this to me? Oh, it's simple. It's saying the difference in miles between them drove. So they're driving each the same amount of distance. So she drives 150, he drives 180, so the difference in miles that they drive is 30. It's math that's like stupid. No, it's not 30. Because it includes the back trip. Hold on. It's 60.
How does this sound? Layton's apprentice saves the day!
Shut up, Luke! That's right, as shown in the above chart, your girlfriend drove a total of one way plus 30 miles. You drove a total of one way plus 30 miles. Therefore, you drove 60 more miles. Bang up job, Luke. I don't remember. Layton gets the fossil. Why are we out here? Just cuz. After Layton says this puzzle Luke, and Luke just says, I don't have a girlfriend. Like, I know, Luke, you suck. Oh, look, Professor, I found a hidden puzzle. Oh my god, Luke, shut up. Die. Can you get the red ball out of the maze? Slides obstructing blocks out of the way to clear path for the ball. This problem can be solved in 20 moves. Can it? Hmm. The dog found the hidden puzzle, liar. Yeah. Trick question, eat the ball. Trick question, eat the ball. Yeah. I think this is where I start. We gotta move the yellow square down. Hmm. Oh, yeah.
Well, here's my guess.
I'm so smart.
I
I
did
lied.
it!
I looked at
Yes!
the video. I knew, I was like, it's the yellow cube that was getting in my way. Just send that large some yellow block in the way. Those purple and blue blocks would be quite a pain, didn't they? It may have been a frustrating solve, but don't you feel good now? What a relief. Shut up. I hate the moving block puzzles. I was never good at them. Cheesecake, now let's go find more puzzles. Shut up, Luke. You missed it because you brushed your hair? Oh, okay. Oh there, what can I do for you, fellas for? You're the park caretaker, are you not? Do you mind opening up the gate to the park for us? Well, how can I refuse two curious lads such as yourselves? Well, I like to open it if I finish the repair job after here, but I don't know anything. Is there anything we can do to help then? Oh, you should have mentioned that. If I could just figure out the area in this map, I'd be done in a jiff. Any good with things like that? No, we're dumb. Show you some squares and circles. Sylvain brought you this diagram, see if you can help him with it. Several circles and squares are pictured in this diagram below. How many times larger is the area of the blue square when compared to that of the red square? What? Is this actual math, or is this like... Let's see. It's also this size. Charlie would live in cold, dark ignorance, never knowing how to free ball. I don't even need to do that. It's four times.
There we go.
Never gonna do decimals on me.
Another puzzle solved.
That's right. If you rotate the middle square 45 degrees as shown in the picture above, the answer becomes apparent. Does it? Does it? The middle square is half the area of the large blue square. And the little red square has half the area of the middle square. Therefore, the little red square is 1/4 the size of the blue square. Blue square is 4 times the size of the red square. Or, you can tell that it's 1/4 of a quarter of the square. Fine work, Paul. Yeah. Soon as I take care of spells, main, I'll open that gate for you. Why is there a water main here? There, now I'm gonna take care of this mess. Now let's open the park, okay? That's all I want, sec here. Why was the park closed to begin with? There we are. Park store, explore now. Professor, we're in. Couldn't they just hop the fence? Thank you. We've been a great help. Take care. Hardly anything, sir. After all, it's my job. Way back then, I used to keep it every day, but these fellas, they don't care a whit from me park. Friday fellas stop by. It's the first time in a while I've had to do me job. Poor guy. Is that a cat? Two more pieces. Look at that. Is that right? Oh, because the cat's wearing a bow. Poor Luke, having to have stuff. I think it goes to Layton, because Luke doesn't have anywhere to put the fossil. This park is really kind of sad, isn't it? It's all rusty and abandoned. It's just as Sylvain said. It seems that no one's set foot in this park for a dreadfully long time. Now on the business. Let's get the grounds around the Ferris wheel once over. I expect we'll find something interesting there. Oh my. What is it, Professor? It's a puzzle. Look at this poster. The picture appears to be the same one as the one we picked on the ticket we picked up. Looks like it's been posted here for ages. It's so faded you can't even read the letters. Oh. Isn't that... Yes, I thought so. That's little Flora there in the middle of the picture, isn't it? It looks exactly as she does in the portrait we saw of her in Rhinehole Manor. It seemed that Baron Reinhold built this amusement park for the sole enjoyment of his daughter. Strange. I wonder why it wasn't more popular with the village folk, ones that open to the public. Well, I don't suppose speculation will help us very much. Let's keep moving. There you are, Professor. Yeah, that park is yellow with age. I found a coin in a trash can, Professor. Good job, Luke. This place over there looks like it hasn't been touched in years. What a shame. I bet it used to be a bit of a fun place. There's even a big tent like the kind you've seen circuses. Is the plural of circus circi? I don't think circuses is like the right way to put that. Yes, there is something quite sad about it, isn't there? How strange. This was clearly a traveling carnival. So why was it left to rot here in St. Mystere? I bet the Ferris was a mess too. I suppose I won't get to use that ragtag we picked up. Well, we have better things to do than ride that thing, don't we? Someone in this park hides a clue to finding Golden Apple. I'm sure of it. Horse. This looks like a big circus big top. No one seems to be inside. It appears that no one's working the shop. Oh my god, Luke. No one's here. Stop. Hi, Sylvain. Oh, you're hot, kid. How do you like me better? Love it. The sun's shining bright today. I'm in fine spirits. Why not celebrate this weather with a puzzle? Let me tell you one of my favorites. Oh my god, bro. In a hole. A tennis ball has rolled its way down into a hole. This particular hole is extremely deep and has a sharp bend in the middle, making the ball impossible to retrieve by hand. To make matters worse, the ground around the hole is made of hard clay, so digging the ball out isn't an option. However, you have something incredibly commonplace on hand that you can use to get the ball out. What do you use to get the ball out? Answer in 5 letters. I don't know! What do you mean, incredibly common? What do you mean? Catch the ball, so I try and find some toolkit. Well, suck the ball, Blue Kirby. It bounces, it's like, well, that's many inches probably. What happens when you throw a tennis ball in the lake? Oh, it floats. It's water. Flood the hole.
There we go.
Pee in it. Then you have
Critical thinking
a
is
pea
the key
tennis
to
ball.
success.
Ew. Oh, she liked that. That's correct. Theoretically, you could use any liquid in which tennis balls can float, but water is the liquid you would most likely have handy. Since ground is hard clay, there's little chance of water getting absorbed into the surrounding earth. The ball should come up with little difficulty. You're quite the solver, aren't you? Ah, yes, getting back to me park. It hasn't been properly maintained, and the parts are just rotting away. If something goes all broken, do smart thing, lads, and stay away from it. Okay. Tons of pee on hand. Everyone does. Look, Professor's hit a puzzle here. Oh my gosh, shut up, Luke. Don't exist in my life, ever. Largest total. 9 squares are carved into a piece of wood, arranged in 9 unique numbers between 1 and 51. So any 3 numbers have the same sum when added vertically, horizontally, or diagonally. While several combinations are possible, your task is to find a number that occupies the center square. You can arrange the numbers to yield the highest possible total. What? I'm not even try. What the fuck is this? 16. Looking at the hint, there are 51 numbers you can choose from. Since you're trying to get the largest total possible, you might try the bigger number first. Say hint 1, you should place large numbers in your square. Use the numbers 43 to 51 when formulating your answer. It might seem obvious at first, but to enter numbers used in every single tabulation. If you're trying to get the largest sums possible, it doesn't make sense to put the largest number right in the middle. Oh, it's not asking for the sum, it's asking for the biggest number. It's like, oh, we're gonna do really clever math. Nope, this is dumb math because it's like asking you a stupid question in a weird way. 51.
I think I've got it.
Oh my god. I hate
I
this game.
get it. Yes.
Good job. The largest total possible from any 3 vertical, horizontal, or diagonal numbers. You should place the largest number available in the middle square. Once you decide on that as your middle number, all you need to do is test whether you can complete the square. Full solution looks something like the diagram above. Ooh, I got it, but just barely. Shut up, Luke. Ooh, sing. Quick, sing. Look at this, Professor. It's lying on the ground. Here's a piece scrap of newspaper. Would you read it aloud for me? I can't read. I am illiterate, Luke. Sure thing, Professor. Alright, let's see. The older she gets, the more young Miss is catching on to this village's secret. She seems lonely, which is probably why the boss asked me to build an amusement park for her. Yep, certainly looks like I've got my work cut out for me. The young Miss mentioned here must be Flora. The whole park was built just for her. I don't understand this other line. What's all this business about a secret in the village? I just wasn't ready to handle Boss's death. Poor young Miss, she's all alone in the world now. No matter what happens, I have to keep going and take care of her in the boss's place. The page ends there. Baron Reinhold sounds like he truly loved his daughter more than anything. Fate can be cruel. Look, Professor, there's a strange little shed here. Interesting. It seems this shed routes water to the sewer pipes. Feel this warrants a closer look. It doesn't appear that the door will open. Let's move on and explore the rest of the park, Luke. It says, don't throw trash in the lake. Throw trash in the lake. Professor, I found another trash hit coin. Good job, Luke. This must be the Ferris wheel we were looking for. Luke, why don't you look around and see if anything odd seems about it? Sure thing, Professor. Do you find anything out of the ordinary, Luke? No, not a thing. Maybe there's no secret hidden in the Ferris wheel after all. That remains to be seen. Let's look around a bit more, shall we? At the end, that tick we picked up turned out meaningless? So it seems. I suppose my intuition failed us this time, Luke. Come on, let's head back to the heart of St. Mystere and search for our next lead. Wrong! Cutscene.
What on earth?
Professor!
Get away, Luke! Run!
That's how Ferris wheels run, by the way.
That's preposterous!
Rumbo. There's a Rumbo in the corner.
Blast.
Damn, remote control Ferris wheel. Major problems these days. Why would the Ferris wheel? Professor, look what happened to that shed! It's gone. The Ferris wheel must have simply destroyed it. If we made a wrong step back there, we'd be rubble too. Oh my. I think I found something here, Professor. What could that be? Now, what's an entrance to the sewers doing here? This could be an underground passage to the tower. Gotta take a look below. Come. Right behind you, Professor. I'm not. We destroyed a Ferris wheel all on our own. That poor Ferris wheel is totally destroyed now. That reminds me, Luke, have you heard the wonderful puzzle about the Ferris wheel? We almost died by a Ferris wheel. Wanted to live through the trauma. There are 10 two-seater cars attached to the Ferris wheel. The Ferris wheel turns so that one car rotates to exit platform every minute. That's a really slow Ferris wheel. We'll begin our operation at 10 in the morning. Let's shut down 30 minutes later. What's the maximum number of people that could have taken a ride on the wheel in that time period? So it takes a minute to get from one car to the next. That's a really fucking slow Ferris wheel. Are they named after a guy named Ferris or something? Yes, they are. His birthday was also like Valentine's Day too. Or the invention of the Ferris wheel was on Valentine's Day. One of the two. Learned that from the Google. They had a Google Doodle for that day many years ago when I was a child. Mostly. Well, let's think about it. The wheel is unoccupied. So for the first 10 minutes, or the first 9 minutes, no, the last 9 minutes, they'll force people off. They'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Because these won't be back. So it'll be 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 21. So it'll be 42 people.
Well, here's my guess. Layton's apprentice saves the day.
Oh my god, shut up, Luke. That's right, for the first 9 minutes, the Ferris wheel's moving. The cars arriving at the loading zone are unoccupied. For the last 9 minutes of operation, needless to say, no one will be allowed to board the cars. From the time the Ferris wheel fills up at 10 minutes past the hour until the last passenger steps off at 10:30, a total of 21 sets of passengers will have taken a ride on the Ferris wheel. That's like $30. I don't know. Excellent job, my boy. We were just in an attempted murder by Ferris wheel. You want to learn a puzzle about Ferris wheels? No, Professor. Oh, too bad. I hope I don't trip. This place is pitch black. It's cold too. A code. Watch your step, Luke. Look for anything suspicious or out of place. Look it. It's a poop bucket. Look, there's some sort of stone tablet embedded in the wall. This is clearly some kind of puzzle. I wager the solution will tell us the direction in which to proceed. Which way? It's really funny that Luke says he saves the day when he just does the optional side puzzles. Half you're on forks to left and right in front of the sign seen below. Your gut feeling tells you that this sign reveals the direction you need to go. Find an arrow within the picture like the yellow one on the side of the board. When you find it, draw a line around it as neatly as possible. Keep in mind that the area you're searching for may not be the same size as the one pictured below. I actually see it. It's right here.
Luke, here's my answer. Critical thinking is the key to success.
Well done. Now you can move forward. Dumbass puzzle, it's to the left. We can move left. Oh my god, puzzle dumb. There's our answer. We'll proceed down the left corridor. Understood, Professor. Might be the trick. This map is 100% scale. God, how many puzzles do they put in this fucking hallway? Look, Professor, there's a strange device on the door here. Seems to be a puzzle of some sort. I imagine the door won't open until we solve it. It's almost like we're being tested, isn't it? Get the ball out too! Oh no! Can you get the red ball out of the maze? Slide obstructive blocks out of the way to clear a path for the ball. This problem can be solved in as few as 14 moves. This one is a lot easier.
Luke, here's my answer.
Puzzle's gauntlet. Just
Every
eat the
puzzle
ball,
has an answer.
idiot. Fantastic. Easier than it looks, isn't it? Haven't done it yet. Why not try to complete the puzzle in the minimum number of moves possible? No. That should do the trick. Oh. Oh no, we're like, oh, we broke the game. Aww. If I like tea, I bet this would be great to have. Luke doesn't like tea? Is he even British? We must execute the boy. Mistress Layton would have been way funnier if Maya just ate all the puzzles. She would have, too. We did it. We solved the painting. This painting is truly brilliant. It must simply must go on my wall. By the way, Luke, I have a present for you to mark this occasion. Turn off your Nintendo DS once, then restart the game. At the top of the screen, select bonuses, and you should have a new challenge for me. Idiot. Shut up. Shut up. We'll do those later. Wow, I saw this picture room down here. Let's give it a thorough once over. Something isn't right about this place. I can feel it in my bones. It's just a milk jug. That's an ordinary tub. If Luke isn't British, we can't execute him. Sure he can. He is British, though. He's very British. Ouch, hot. He's also dumb, because he touched a hot candle. There's some tiny paintings here. Just an empty bottle here, I'm afraid. Something's hidden behind here. Alright, let's move the picture out of the way then. What's this here? Appears to be some sort of key. What does it unlock? We won't know until we investigate further. But the shape certainly still looks familiar. Professor, could this be? It looks just like the tower. I mean, kinda. I knew there was something odd about that dead end. Perhaps this key will shed some light on things. Look, we need to head back to that large wall that's north side, same as here. I have a hunch that's more than a dead end. Yay, we did it. All these stores are completely empty. Nothing to see here. Just an empty box. What a curious face. All the poor flowers are in are wilted. Those schools lie kill fucking Englishmen and throw them in the sea. Look how old this picture is. Alright, that reminds me of a good one. Would you like to hear it? Oh my god, Luke's coming up with puzzles. Kill him! The large shape below is made of a pattern. A section of the shape has been removed. With options A, B, C, and D, which one should you insert into the large shape to complete the pattern? So it would be red, red, red. Green, 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 blue. So I think it's B. I think it's B. That's right, it's B.
That should do it.
Lincoln solves Luke's puzzle by slapping him, going, identity theft is a serious crime. Sure. Excellent. It's really just a matter of finding the right matching pattern. But staring at all those different pieces and trying to find one that fits is more complex than one would think. Gee, I didn't think it was that easy. Well, you are a dumb child, Luke. Well, here I go again. Here I go murdering again. Let's go investigate that end right away. Alright, Luke, but first let's make a quick stop at the inn. There's something getting check on there. Why the inn, Professor? It seems that someone doesn't want us around, Luke. Someone is, in fact, after us. And the key to identify this scoundrel is back at the inn. So do you have an idea who's behind this? Piqued your interest, have I? Six hours, 50 minutes. Whoa, that's almost 7 hours. Before we go in the tower, I'm gonna clean up all the puzzles, but I don't know where all the puzzles are. Hello, Professor. Something the matter? You look a little shaken. Beatrice, I have an urgent request. Could you show me the newspapers from the last couple of days? The papers? Certainly, hang on for just a moment while I go fetch them for you. That's strange. I'm sure I set them down around here somewhere. Is there a problem? Sorry to disappoint you, but I can't seem to find them anywhere. Even today's morning paper seems to have gone missing. I see. Well, thank you just saying, Beatrice. This has been most helpful. What's in Beatrice's shoes? This one was in those papers anyway, Professor. Yoo-hoo, Professor Layton. Ramon, what do we owe the visit? Oh, he told me I need to find you and bring you to Rhineham Manor. Inspector, I mean, hoo-hoo, he and Lady Dahlia await your arrival at Rhineham Manor. Thank you for the message. We will set out for the manor in just a few moments. What were Beatrice's shoes? They look like mice. I don't know. You found the key to the tower, haven't you? How do you know about the key? You mustn't interfere with the tower. Whatever you do, just stay away from there. Interfere? They thick-ass orange clogs? Oh, I didn't know this. What do you mean by that, dear? There she goes. Do you have new puzzles for me, dude? Nope. Iron Man. $30 request are always such a god, aren't they? Ooh. Thanks, doggy. Welcome back, Professor Layton. Please come in. Everyone is waiting. Matthew's entire talk sprites in. Thank you, Matthew. Is something troubling you, my good man? You seem ill at ease. Yeah, his entire sprite's in here. Oh no, I'm fine, sir. Please make your way to the parlor. Alright, if you're certain that nothing is the matter, we'll head upstairs. There's a few people that have their full body sprites.
Miss Layton, thanks for having the problem to come have a seat.
Why have you called us here, Inspector? Tell me.
Like you, I'm not the kind of man who beats around the bush, so I'll just come out with it. I want you, Layton. It's clear as day. You were responsible for Simon's death.
Are you suggesting I murdered Simon? Nonsense.
Nice, Layton. I have admired the way you keep cool under pressure. But of course, I would expect nothing less from cold-blooded killers such as yourself. I was supposed to have seen this before, eh? This face was on display in the room which Simon was found dead. All forensic evidence gathered suggests the killer struck Simon with his face. Our killer was unprofessional. You see, he left fingerprints all over the murder weapon. Fingerprints evidence your own, Mr. Layton.
You should speak. Let's say fluorescent orange. Well, that's the face from the market, isn't it?
You've right, murder.
This face is evidence. Why do you just break it like it was nothing?
Go on and give me an alibi, Layton. Where were you when Simon was killed, eh? Come on, out with it.
I was with Luke, investigating matters down in the village.
The best you can muster. It's clear that little brat's accomplice to your crime. Admit it, Layton. You two wanted to keep golden apples so badly, you conspired to murder Simon. Can't fool me, Layton, so cough it up and start talking. While I'm at it, I'll take the key to the tower you picked up, too.
It seems they are intent on pinning this crime on me, Inspector. But if you're true enforcer of the law, you'll acknowledge that I'm not the only reasonable suspect. Any member of this household could have committed the crime. In fact, you can't even rule out the possibility that everyone here had a hand in the murder. Furthermore, I'll even sure that a murder took place here.
What kind of nonsense are you spouting now? Do you really think anyone here is fooled by your crackpot theories?
Inspector, tell me. I'm beginning to think the only person here with something to hide is you.
That's absurd. This has nothing the slightest to do with me.
No, Inspector, it has quite a bit to do with you.
Meaning?
Isn't it obvious?
If there is any criminal element involved in this case, then it is you, sir. What? That's absurd.
Hey, calm down.
What utter rubbish! You'll need more than some death charge to save your hide.
I've heard you quite a devoted husband, Inspector. I bet you take very good care of your wife, Amy. Luke and I found this article in the paper. Luke, what was Inspector Chalmers' favorite food again? Fresh sweet potato fritters. This article specifically states you love sweet potato fritters. You raged at poor Matthew when he brought you sweets with tea. Why?
Your point is, it's just so happens I have fondness for Amy's sweet potato fritters.
Is that so? Thank you, Inspector. This little conversation has made things quite clear. Please take a look at this. I believe you just call them Amy's sweet potato fritters, yes? I'd like everyone to look at this article. As you can all see, the article inspects clearly states that Inspector Chalmers' wife is Emily, not Amy. Do you mean to tell me you've gotten your own wife's name? Out with it then. Who are you, and why you've been impersonating Inspector Chalmers? And why have you been running this investigation? But your sudden memory loss regarding your wife's name isn't only suspicious things about you. Try to recall a time around Simon's death. You said you received a report that prompted you to come to St. Mystere, but you forgot one thing. After Luke and I came to town, the drawbridge that is St. Mystere's sole entrance had its crank stolen. This effectively sealed the village. From that point on, no one could enter or leave the village. And do you recall just when the seclusion began? Was it for search for Claudia? Correct. The only route out of the village has been closed well before Simon's death was discovered. After the event, there was no way that anyone outside the village could enter. By the same token, there was no way to take things out of the village, particularly something as large as a corpse. Tell me, Inspector, tell me, when did you actually first set foot in St. Mystere? And furthermore, what did you do with Simon's remains? While we're on the subject, I have one more nagging question I haven't been able to figure it out. How is it that you knew about the key to the tower we discovered? When we happened on that key, there wasn't a soul in the area, save for Luke and myself. Furthermore, I've spoken of what we found there to no one. There's no conceivable way you could have known about this key. Unless, of course, you were spying us from the shadows when we picked it up. Let me see if we got this all right. You posed as Inspector and used Simon's death as an excuse to enter Whitehall Manor. Since then, you've been waiting for the ideal time to strike and steal the golden apple from us. How am I doing so far? What's so funny? This is no laughing matter.
I'm just astounded at how difficult to find you, Layton. That's exactly why you're worthy of being my arch enemy. I've always despised you, Layton. I thought I'd be able to crush you once and all, for all here at St. Mystere, but that will have to wait since you saw through my disguise.
Also, a nice touch is that his mustache is so thick on the shoulder, on like the tips, that they were the part holding up Chelmy's shoulders.
That will wait since you saw through my disguise. You haven't caught on yet, but St. Mystere hides a secret of epic proportions. When I am actually genuine like you trying to arrive with Mr. I just have to smile. My visit here of the day has come to the end, so I'll be off now. Listen now, listen closely, Layton. Never forget how close you came to being bested. One day, I, the great Don Paolo, will remain my vengeance down upon you. Don't call me buddy, pal. And on that fearful day, you'll be angry for an umbrella and a raincoat, perhaps even some galoshes.
There he goes. Gosh. I guess he's gone. Do you know who that man was? Don Paolo is his name. I've heard stories of him. His grasp of the hard sciences were rumored to be unrivaled. Probably my guess was his personality. Though he was a genius, the man was evil. The science board banished him from working officially in his field ever again. Sneaking a St. Mysterious silver handful of fortune sounds like the kind of scheme he would hatch. He sounds quite grudge against you, Professor. What do you do to cross him? Did he just eat himself out of a third-story window? He did! I haven't the slightest idea, Luke. The third game goes well into it about what Layton did. Well, that aside, what was all that talk of a secret in the village? What was he talking about? I'm mystified by it myself. For the time being, though, let's focus on finding the golden apple, shall we? I say we follow our newest lead and head for that tower. Let's check that dead end from before, Luke. So note, Don Paolo is also not the old guy that was carrying around the dead body. Or was carrying around Ramon. There's a different guy just carrying around corpses. Got any more puzzles for me, hot lady? I'm simply shocked at this turn of events. Who could have guessed that we had an imposter in our midst? He had me completely fooled. But you saw right through, Professor. I must say, I'm quite impressed with your cunning. So I ask you now to put that brilliant mind of yours to work again and set out in search of the golden apple. It would be my pleasure, madam. By the way, are you feeling all right? You look a bit pale. I woke this morning memories of a particular dream I had last night. In it, my husband and I had just had a brand new baby girl, and oh, how everyone fawned over her. Next moment, I suddenly when I was in the park, cold walking hand in hand with my young daughter. With your daughter, you say? Now, why would I have a silly dream like that? These past few days have been really quite draining. Professor Layton, I don't feel particularly well at the moment. I think I'll go lie down for a bit. What's wrong with Lady Dahlia? She says she had a dream walking in the park with her young daughter. I'm quite curious about that dream. Dahlia never had a daughter. That's what's curious. Oh my god, a secret puzzle I haven't looked at. Look, there's a puzzle here, Professor! Oh my gosh, that Luke. On the table below are 4 cubes made of matches. Can you change 4 cubes to 3 by moving a single match? No. Dahlia never had a daughter, but there's a painting of Dahlia with a baby. That is not Dahlia. That is Flora's mother, who is not Dahlia.
I think I've got it. Professor, I've solved it.
Brilliant. Moving single match to complete changes projectile shape. Was it difficult thinking about things in 3D? No. Piece of cake. Now let's go find more puzzles. So, Flora's mom was named Violet, not Dahlia. Right? Maybe left alone for a little while, Professor. I need some time to collect my thoughts. She also looks like she's wearing clogs. Flora Reinhold. Baron Augustus, right? Why are you so fat? I don't think you were here the last time. They let us go to Violet's grave. On. We're tracking down puzzles. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Missing 92. Where's 92? Puzzle 92. Sewer dead end. Hi, Sylvain. I don't know, Snack. Why aren't you so not fat? I don't know.
Oh, you lads again? You're here, I'll not come all the way just to see me. Well, look for you, I got myself a darling puzzle and mine to share it with you.
You need to wash your face, but all 13 water valves and sewer piping are shut tight. Get the open valves, get the water to flow into your sink. Here's the challenge. Direct the water all the way to your sink by opening as few valves as possible. Ow. If I go this way, 2, 3. I so far have 3. Can we do? Opponent that made this needs to go to jail. Correct. What if I go? This is the best way. Let's see. Here it is. 2.
How does this sound? Professor, I've solved it.
Good job. Now go wash up.
Ah, wonderful work. I sure the puzzle will floor more to you, but guess joke's on me. Oh, well, you win some, you lose some.
Okay, so we got puzzle 92. $94. Because I think 102 is a... Oh. Okay, puzzle 94 is in the tower. So we're good so far. Unless I need secret puzzles. I'm missing puzzle 118. I can do that. Give me a puzzle point, Dexter.
Yeah, I can't invent it. Let's see. All your other in village. When you see her showing price, you let her know how hard I've been working.
Where? Where is it? The window. Why get cold the sun's out? Illegal. There's a puzzle here. Yeah, we know. A jokerless deck of 52 cards sits on the table. The cards are shuffled thoroughly and divided in 2 stacks of 26 cards labeled A and B. If you divide the cards as described above and check the contents of each pile 1,000 times, how many times could you expect the number of red cards in one pile to match the number of cards, black cards, in the other? I want to be 1,000. Probably not. She don't understand puzzle at all. It's just saying that there's gonna be 26 cards in each pile each time. Expect a corresponding number of red and black cards to show up between piles 1,000 times out of 1,000 tries. There are 26 cards of each color in a 52-card deck. If you form 2 piles of 26 randomly cards, select cards in the deck. From this deck, the number of red cards in pile A is equal to 26 cards minus the number of black cards in pile A. In pile B, the situation is reversed. No matter how the cards are divided, the number of red cards in a pile A will be equal to the number of black cards in pile B, and vice versa. Ooh, that was a real mind twister. A dumb one. Okay, going down the list. Number 117. Tower Road. Path entrance. Tower Road. Look, it's a hidden puzzle. How did we miss this before? Don't know. Doggy not doing its job. Front use it's a blank paper cube, but you decided to paint. You need to paint the cube so all faces that touch are different colors. Using 3 colors of paint, how many ways can you paint the cube so it satisfies the above condition? Each painting scheme should be different pattern, not just the same pattern that the colors are rearranged. Also assume that you can't leave any sides of the square blank. Doggy did no crime. 2. There's 2, because there's 6 faces.
I think I've got it.
Oh, I was wrong. I lied.
I've let you down, Professor.
Wow, my first incorrect. I'm gonna die. Oh, all rotator color swap versions of particular paint schemes count. It's the same pattern. Don't count them up. There's a separate pattern, so entirely have a total number of possible solutions. Okay. Oh no, I won't have a gold Layton. So sad. That's 1.
Well, here's my guess.
Not the Picarets. No.
Professor, I've solved it.
Now I'll have an ugly score forever. You can paint the cube with 3 colors, so you're only just paint the opposing sides of the cube the same color. In the diagram above, even if you were to change where you use these color rotating cube proves that you're really just reusing the same idea of painting opposing sides the same color. There's only one unique way to color this cube using 3 paints. Quick little safe state. My safe state is an hour ago. I'm not doing that. I could do that puzzle standing on 1 foot. Okay. Puzzle 116. We have done that one. Puzzle 115. Abandoned tent. Oh man, it's all the way back. St. Mystere needs a public transportation system. This is annoying. The tent, it's broken. Where's the puzzle? That's the coin. Give. There it is. Look for a stressing puzzle. Yeah, shut up, Luke. I blame Luke for this. It's Luke's fault. One of the 4 boxes below, 3 are the exact same box viewed from different angles. The 4th box has a slightly different design. Can you spell that box out? No. Oh, transportation. I agree. Trans people should be able to teleport
Here's
to
my
public
guess.
places.
I did it! Yes!
Good thinking. Break down boxes A, B, and C. You can see that they all share the same range of decorations. When you break down box D, you can see its faces are arranged in a slightly different manner. You might look at something like above diagram. However, you can't know for sure because the other three faces of box D are unknown. Did that puzzle really put up a fight? Okay. Puzzle 114. I have done. Puzzle 113. Entrance. Totally like Portal better than teleportation. There it is. Look, Professor, I have found a hidden puzzle. A town not far from your home recently opened a ritzy hotel for pets. Can you guess what kind of animal is currently relaxing in room 97? Move 2 matches to form the answer screen below. A cat.
Well, here's my guess. I've sold it!
Very nice. I'll be a pampered pet. How's a cinch? Your face is a cinch. Trolley afraid teleport should kill her and make Trolley's clone on the other end. Portal does the hole. We'll try to go one hole and not die. Look, a hidden puzzle. Luke, we know where all the hidden puzzles are. Yeah, shut up. Was it this one? Yeah. Look at that hottie. She got boobs.
How does this sound? Layton's apprentice saves the day!
That's right. The silhouette of artist true love was hidden in this painting. The painting must have been a tribute to his love for her, or for herself. Alright, next. 111. Thanks, dog. Think doggy. I've done that one. Look, a hidden puzzle. No, Luke, that's just gum under the table. 110? Done 110. There's a lot of matchstick puzzles in this game. 109. I've done the 109. Not nuts. 108. Archibald's. Do you know lighter was invented for matches? I didn't know that. In front of you are 4 tangled lengths of rope. Mark the one you think will form a knot when you grab them by their ends and pull them taut. Let's see. That goes in once. Goes through the hole at C.
How does this sound? I did it! Yes!
Good job. The only thing you do to solve this puzzle is look at it. However, the images themselves are complicated. So it's easy to get confused. It'd be fun to test all the various configurations of actual pieces of rope. Oh, too bad. I don't have any rope. Ooh, that puzzle's no pushover. Shut up, Luke! You idiot! Thanks, doggy. Worm Stream. I think I've done that one. I have done. 106, 105 are what I'm missing. Crumbs Cafe. We're next to this. They're actually very simple. It's just string of gas kinetic. Matches require complex chemistry to make. I don't know about complex chemistry. It's just an easy ignite chemical. Just painted onto a tip of a wood end. Where is this puzzle? There it is. On top row of the picture shown below, we have 3 cups of juice followed by 3 empty cups. Your objective is to change things around so the cups are arranged as shown on the bottom row of the picture. You can only move 1 cup at a time, and all arrangement is to be done by hand. How many cups will you have to pick up? 1? 2? Yeah, it's a 1 move. Don't even have to pick up the second cup, you just pour it. Yep, that sure counted as a 1. Which roll you did 2x4 match cube? Well, then you have to... Don't do that.
Well, here's my guess. Professor, I've solved it.
That's right, pour the contents of the second cup into the 4th cup and return to its first position below. Above. This way, the task set before you can be complete in 1 move. Don't even get the second cup. Easy. Shut up, Luke. Rolling a 3. 105. Given by Martha on Tower Road. Troy's gonna burn her yard to death. Charlie has a problem. Hi, Martha. Sweet treat. Done. Wood cutouts. Done. Aces and Joker. Done. Splitting it up.
I got a new puzzle for you, dearie. I bet you're just starting to see, are ya?
I'm sorry, man, but alright, now we're to have a rush.
Yeah. You can't fool your gas and you showing around solving our pizza puzzles. Now it's my turn.
Genus, what do you mean? Have you been following us? When you roll die, the chances of rolling 3 are 1 in 6. The chances of rolling 3 twice in a row are 1 in 36. And the chances of rolling 3 times in a row are jaw-dropping 2 in 16. Listen, you roll die 3 times and get a 3 each time. Your chance of rolling a 3 on your next roll are 1 in how many? In the next roll, isn't it? 1/6. It's 1/6 because it's not asking you 4 times in a row. It's just asking what the next roll is. It's 6.
That should do it. Critical thinking is the
Stupid
key to
puzzle.
success.
Terrific. Doesn't matter how many times you roll the same number. If you're only asking about the probability of rolling 3 in 1 turn, the chances will always be 1 in 6.
You're going sour, dearie. How about I show you in?
Oh, I was under impression that villagers say Monsieur hated going near the tower.
Oh yes, I don't want to go anywhere near that place myself. Though I suppose I could make exception for a shopping young man. Says yourself, oh yes.
Professor, we should really keep moving. Okay. There is puzzle. Thanks, doggy. Where is it? Doggy. Doggy. Where is the coin? I'm clicking on it. There it is. Okay. Market. Where is it?
Where is it? Where is it?
Looks like it would be a great way to manage the flora in my area. Natives to control burns all over, and now the places grow overgrown and face a plant, because native plant to adapt to these fire reproduce.
Where is it?
Where is this puzzle? Yes, thank you, Luke. I know there's stuff there. Where is it? Market. Some of my yard saw that burnt and grew back as a nice part of my yard with native flowers and grasses that don't grow thick as bamboo stalk. Have I done this puzzle? I don't think I have. 101? I have not. Where is it? And the one place I didn't touch. You see so yeah, shut up, Luke. You have a big wooden cube that's painted red on all 6 sides. By splitting the cube into smaller parts shown below, you're left with 27 cubes, identical in size, but varying the number of red sides per cube. How many of these 27 small cubes have just one of their 6 sides painted red? 6? 5. Oh, did he paint the... Yeah, 6. Cube.
Well, here's my guess.
Doesn't say that he is able to move the
I
cube,
did
so
it. Yes.
it's probably 6. That's right. You dissect the block in your head and the shade way shown above. Your answer is easy and enough to come by. You can see the number of small cubes with one side painted red. 6. 1 for each side of the large block. You need to move the cube. I've seen the movie Sphere. I don't recommend watching that. The book's better. That's it. That's all of the free puzzles in the world. It's a dead end. No two ways about it. Maybe there's another pathway to the tower hidden around here. I argue we've come to exactly the right spot, Luke. What do you mean by that? Look right here, Luke. There's a small indentation in the wall where one can place a small object. So this must be... Yes, this curious indentation is no doubt a spot indicated to Baron Reinhold's note to Archibald. Movie cube made Charlie so angry because she understood the ending halfway through the movie. I'm willing to wager that if we put this thing in there and give it a turn. Didn't even turn it. That poor house! That poor house be broken! Wow! Just as suspected. Alright, Luke, in we go. Blep. Oh, just like Charlie House. Yeah, we're gonna keep going. We'll be able to finish it very fast. Yep. Looks like you solved at least 75 puzzles. Alright then, go on in the tower. Thanks, door! The place gives me the creeps. Plus, it's all murky in here and I can't see anything. Hmm? Oh my. They fell. Tower broken. They dead. Then goes to Charlie's house and I solve puzzle how Charlie lived like that. My head. Luke, are you alright, my boy? No injuries, I hope. Don't worry, Professor, I'm fine. And yourself? Nothing good, long bath later won't solve. But more importantly, where are we? Layton's a bath enjoyer. We love that. This room is stuffed to the gills with curious machines. I've never seen anything like them. What do you suppose they do? What in the world? Look over there on the wall, Professor. My word. There are views from all over town displayed here. Don't they almost look like blueprints? What's this? Almost every villager's name is on the wall. Who is the lady on the right? I don't think we've seen this person before. Underneath the goth dude and above the fishmonger guy. I don't think we've seen that person. I said, what if somebody's using this place to keep an eye on what's going on in St. Mystere? She's kind of cute. I don't think we've seen that person, though. Look, there's stairs over there. Let's get out of here. This place is giving me goosebumps. Yes, you're quite right, Luke. Let's head out. Oh, what's this notebook? Did you find something interesting? I think so. This notebook looks like someone's been using it as a diary. Just a little longer now. Soon this village will complete the task it was designed for. Wait for so long for this day, but as it comes closer, I feel a little bit lonely. I hope that at the very least, the young mistress finally finds happiness at the end of all this. This poor journal looks like it's been through a lot. All the pages are terribly frayed. Bet all the scraps of paper we found in the village come from here. There's also hint coins in here, apparently. I don't think there's anything in here. Oh, there's people in the tower. We're probably gonna meet this person in the tower. What's this? It's old man. You. Charlie Jordan immaculate.
You two again. What are you two doing here? What are you up to?
Also, he's the most animated person we've talked to in this entire game. Besides, Don Paulo. Just a moment, sir. What are you talking about?
I knew it. You came here to steal my secrets, didn't you? Didn't you? Don't play dumb with me. I see you right through you. Don't think I haven't been watching. I see you do stuff about every nook and cranny to my town. Getting away with my work. Now I've had it. Gonna let you go on in trouble. Give me back number 38.
Please calm yourself, sir. Just let's know we have a safe for a moment. We haven't intended to get in the way of work. We are merely searching for the golden apple. Neither of us knows anything about this number 38 business.
Oh. You just said golden apple. You're really here looking for the golden apple then.
Precisely. Do you know anything that could be help with us?
That's how it is, eh? What you're looking for is on the top floor of the tower. Watch out, because the puzzles in this tower are harder than a whole mess of diamond tip drills. I don't think all your puzzle master. Are you sure you have what it takes to solve them?
Now why you go and tell us something like that? I think you just want to set us up with right some sort of trap.
Or it possibly game for doing something like that. Not mention it's my duty guy that'll seek golden apple toward the goal. Some mischiefs make her stuck in the village and I'm all confused, but I think I figured something out now.
Seeing as that's your duty and all, would you mind filling us in? What is St. Mystere's big secret?
Alright. Name is Bruno. I work for the Reinhold family. For some time now, I've managed St. Mystere from here in the tower.
Manage St. Mystere? You're the one who manages the life of each of the villagers, aren't you? What in the world are you two talking about? Surely you must have seen them too, Luke. Do you recall the cogs we found about the village? And the list of names we saw in that room? All the villagers in St. Mystere are robots, created by Bruno. What do you mean the villagers are all robots? In other words, the inhabitants of St. Mystere aren't human, but intricately constructed machines. Fun fact, There's a couple that are human. They show up in later games. Particularly Stack and Scarfin is human. The explorer that we saw in the sewers is human. I'm pretty sure there's another one. They're robots, my boy.
My boy.
I have to say, I'm astonished that anyone could build such elaborate machines in this day and age. You must be quite the engineer, sir.
Are you a sharp one? I imagine you figure out so much of the mystery of your side yourself.
What do you mean, sir? Same mysterious in real town, Luke. It was constructed by Bruno and the late Baron. Is Beatrice human? No. How am I doing so far, Bruno?
You're right on the money. Master believed that one day an heir worthy of this fortune would come forward. He had me build this city and all who dwell within it to prepare that for that day. Then he had his greatest treasure, gold apple, away in the top floor of this tower. So I protect with my life. Philippers arrives, can solve the puzzle gold apple. I'll continue protecting.
Remarkable. I'm gracious to how far Baron Heidhold would hint. Protect his treasure. Not just any treasure, mind you. The golden apple was the Baron's most precious treasure. Why go through all this just to hide treasure? Why build an entire village to protect it?
Whoopsies, I'm a little cider. I should have really said more than I should have. And she looked for her, wait for you at the top tower. Go on then, show me if you're the one who can solve the puzzle gold apple.
Why is Ramon not solved? Professor, the stairs are barred off. This must be one of the puzzles Bruno warned about. It does look quite difficult. The golden apple is the key to God's immortality. This is the perfect time, my boy. I'm in the mood for a puzzle with some meat to it. I'm not. No. Flexing door has a device on it that contains a small red ball in the upper left corner. You got the ball to the hole to the lower right. Looks like the door might open. Slide blocks out of the way and move the ball to the hole. Shortest balls route involves 21 moves. Fuck. Hmm. I'm looking this up. First ball rouse one move into my stomach. Exactly. Sorry.
Well, here's my guess.
Did it. I'm so smart.
Layton's apprentice saves the day.
Well done. Were you able to get the ball to the hole without showing too much back and forth? You had to move the ball lots of times through school. Don't worry. Figure out how to get the goal as smooth as possible. It's just a puzzle in itself. There we are. Come on, Luke. We must press on. Alright, lead away, Professor. Hey, Professor, something's been on my mind for a while. Oh, what is it, Luke? When the crane for the bridge was stolen, we were sealed in a village along with Don Paolo. It could be just me, but I feel like this wasn't just a coincidence. Somebody planned it, but who? Well, Luke, I don't have any direct evidence of it, but I wagered it was Bruno's doing. Bruno? But why in the world would Bruno do something like that? Do you remember what he said? It's his duty to show the way to those who seek the golden apple. Naturally, Bruno had no idea what kind of people would come to see Saint Mysterious seeking that treasure. It's like he trapped us to the village to buy himself some time to evaluate who we were. You want to see if we were worthy of the secret. That's terribly presumptuous of him, don't you think? How could he think either of us were bad people? He doesn't even know us. Who knows how Bruno saw it, Luke? I'm certain he was just being careful. After all, Don Paolo managed to sneak in with us. Bruno probably had his hands full and needed time to see what kind of vehicle had entered the village. That reminds me, I want to ask you about that too. Luke, we really should get started here. You can ask me your next question while we're climbing. Lane's like, Luke, shut up. Oh no, Thor, whoever built this tower must enjoy watching people suffer. Well, my boy, are you just gonna stand there and complain about it? Yes. No. Please just puzzle me. You need to solve this magic square in order to proceed. Magic square is a set of numbers organized in a square, but adding any string of 3 numbers, so they must be horizontal, vertical, diagonal, results in the same total. 1 and 2 have already been placed on the square for you. Complete the rest of the square to open the lock. Blip. Blip. I'm just gonna do this. I hate number puzzles.
Well, here's my guess. I did it! Yes!
Excellent. Any 3 numbers aligned horizontally, vertically, or diagonally should add up to 15. Magic squares have been around for thousands of years. The earliest record of magic square dates back to 650 BC in ancient China. Me, I don't care. I got it. Door's open now. Good show, Luke. So was it what you were asking me earlier? I'm all ears now. I want to know when Don Paolo snuck his way in the village. It seems like he followed us here. Only they seem mysterious to the drawbridge. Plus, I doubt Franco would let in such an obviously evil character as Don Paolo. Yes, to be honest, I still haven't quite figured out how Don Paolo entered St. Monsieur myself. It seems that after he made his way in, he tried to stay Beatrice's inn. Well, that's managed to get down on his bill. Figures it was Don Paolo. That weasel did himself up to look like Inspector Chummy, snuck into the mansion. And hold on, when did he kill Simon? We'll get to that in a moment. We must keep playing. If they didn't want Charlie eat ball, why did it look like Umboshi? I don't know what Umboshi is. Come along. We must keep playing. There he is! It's this guy. I'm pretty sure this guy's human. Ah, konnichiwa, amigos. I'm so glad to see other people. I thought I'd be wandering this place forever. Hey, how did you get in here? There's no way you solve those puzzles. Je ne sais pas. It just happened. Memento. I'm wandering sewers. Next thing I know, I'm here. Take it that this isn't a local hotspot, my guy, but promise it would be. How curious. So where do you like to go? If you go down these stairs, you can return to the village proper. Make sure you don't fall into a large hole by the entrance. Ah, see. That should be enough information to get me there. I live in past for 10 years. Where does Nick want to live? I don't know. Let me ask one more favor. All this talk upstairs has reminded me of not so I know. Answer for me, por favor. I'm gonna assume not so means puzzle. You have business on the 8th floor of the 10-story building. Took you 48 seconds to make your way from the 1st floor to the 4th. Keep moving at the same speed. How long will it take you to reach the 8th floor from the 4th? Wouldn't it be also 48? No. Okay. So 1st to 4th is 3 flights of stairs. So 48 and 3 is something. 16. The 16 times 4. So we're on the 4th floor. The 8th. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 64 seconds. Oop. Actual math right there.
There we go. Every puzzle has an answer.
Also, Jesus Christ, this guy is bolting it up those stairs. 64 seconds to go up 4 flights of stairs. You're right, going to the rest of the 4th floor means you climb total 3 flights of stairs. Going from the 4th to the 8th floor means you will have to go up an additional 4 flights of stairs. Apparently this one has a UK solution. Or does it? It does! It actually has a different puzzle for the UK.
Grazi, now I'm ready to go back to the village.
What a strange fellow. Professor, do you suppose that man's human? I believe so. He's an odd one, though, isn't he? Never seen an explorer with such a poor sense of direction. Stranger still is how he entered St. Monsieur. I don't think even he knows how he did it. UK first floor is second floor. Press was present yesterday was another reason why Bruno felt compelled to hide the crank. I have a feeling that guy just kind of showed up. Seems that we're faced with another puzzle lock, Luke. I meant to ask you, but I ran into that explorer distracted me. And how did Simon you know? All in good time, my boy. First, we need to solve this puzzle here. It looks to be quite the challenge. Princess in a box. 1. Oh no, it's another block puzzle! Entirely to shelter life, this princess is trying to escape her castle. Armed guards, however, blocking your path. Slide the blocks out of the way to move the red one out to exit to the right. Her freedom depends on you. Can you do it? No! There's a game on Windows that was just like this. You know, sub-level would be grand floor. Ended this wrong. Game cheated. Game did cheat. You start before green squares, they not go away like in Tetris. Directly above or below the red block. Okay. Hmm. Do you go kiss girls in urination? No. Illegal. Alright, I think I have the bathroom. 167. I don't think that's the lowest number of moves.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Wonderful, this is an example of a slime puzzle. That doesn't tell me how many moves it is. There we are, the door's open now. Amazing as always, Professor. And how about Simon? How exactly happened in the mansion? Did Don Pal already make off with Simon? I'd say so. This is my theory, minute, but I think that Don Palo followed us into the manor. That's when we met Simon or came across him, as the case may be. I suspect Simon had already collapsed when Don Palo found his body sprawled on the floor. Just like with Ramon. So maybe Simon had just stopped functioning properly, huh? Guess all the robots break down sooner or later, and when they do, Bruno comes to collect them. Then he fixes them here in the basement of the tower. Do you suppose the noises from the tower are actually sounds of Bruno's machines working? I think you're spot on, Luke. That must be why people began associating experiences with the roaring from the tower. Don't forget that, despite this particular appearance, Don Palo is a scientific genius. Therefore, he probably realized why Simon had stopped moving. If it weren't for a golden apple, Don Palo likely would have left Saint Monsieur right then. I'm sure he was eager to take the robot apart and learn how it worked. That must be when he decided to disguise himself as Inspector Chelmy, right? That rat made up the whole murder story in the spot. But that's not the whole mystery. Come, Luke, we must keep moving. I'll explain the rest as we go. Luke, we have to do a quick little pee break. Oh my god, I got so many fucking wires on my desk. My pant leg is attached to my chair. Okay, we're free. I'm free. Alright, I'll be back. I don't remove painting. What does that mean? Charlie, you confuse me sometimes. Alright. Climbing up the tower. Charlie meant pant. Okay. There she is. Hi, Martha. Fancy me here, dearie. I'd like to try a little pajama up. How on earth did she get up here? She must have overtaken us at some point. Funny, I didn't even see the old girl pass us.
Quit whispering amongst yourselves. Try out my puzzle already. It's a humdinger.
Pant stuck. Remove pant. Oh, yeah. You've placed one joker and 4 aces with different suits face down on a table. Use the hints below to determine the position of each card. The club is to immediate right of the heart. Neither the diamond nor the joker is next to the spade. Neither the joker nor the diamond is next to the club. What? Neither the diamond nor the spade is next to the heart. Empty joker, baby. Nor the spade. What the fuck? Alright, hold on. The club is to immediate right of the heart. Okay. Neither the diamond nor the joker is next to the spade. Neither the joker nor the diamond is next to the club. So they gotta go over here. Neither the diamond nor the spade is next to the heart. Oh. Like this. No. And your joker.
There we go. Every puzzle has an answer.
I think I got stuck on that a long time as a kid. Excellent. Only strong grasp of principles of logic can get you through a puzzle like this.
Oh yes, that's the answer, alright? Well then, I guess I'll be off. Come visit me sometime. Yum yum yum.
Does he follow us in here? Also, I like the shape of this room. It's a slant uphill. Just like I thought, there's not a puzzle locking the door. It looks really difficult, Professor. Luke, my boy, have you learned by now that you're a complete fucking idiot and I'm so smart? No puzzle without an answer. Now we simply need to find that answer. Here, allow me. Use each of the numbers 1 through 9 exactly once to fill in the blanks and complete the equation. Blank 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 minus blank 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 equals 3, 33, 33. New DC comic they made Wally West all Lith and Demure, and then people call him Wally Westergen. I don't know who Wally West is, Charlie. Sorry. Okay, hint 1. Leftmost digit in the number is 4. Leftmost digit of the bottom number is 7. Have you seen Justice League cartoon? Nope, I have not. 2 minus 7. What's 1 minus 7 equals 3? First 3 digits are 4, 1, 2. What if we held hand and Snack House watched cartoon? Eh. Hey man, yeah.
That should do it.
Now sure, it'll work.
Every puzzle has an answer.
It's also the last puzzle, I think. That's right. There are two correct configurations possible. Do you manage to figure out both? No. Nope, there's one more puzzle. Creativity and persistence, Luke. As long as you have these, no puzzles beyond your reach. Professor, I was just thinking, do you remember that picture we found in Lady Dahlia's room? The one of the Baron's late wife, Violet, holding a child who appears to be young Flora, of course. That's the one. It's uncanny how much Lady Violet looks like Lady Dahlia. Do you suppose Baron Reinhold's journal entry talking about Lady Dahlia? Sharp thinking, my boy. I believe it went something like this. The craftsmanship of it is simply remarkable. It reminds me of my sweet Violet when she was alive. That's the one that tipped me off. Professor, do you suppose Lady Dahlia is actually a robot built to resemble Lady Violet? That's entirely possible, maybe even probable, given the circumstances. But if so, what a terribly sad story these entries tell. Do you remember what the next entry said? Flora doesn't like the thing at all. I've seen her run away from it on multiple occasions. Recently, she spends more time playing by dear Violet's grave than anywhere else. I'm sad to say, but I doubt Flora will ever take to it. I can't blame her, as I've changed its memory. I felt terrible forcing that change of Flora, but I just couldn't bear to see it like that anymore. Violet, there can never be another you. You are my first, my last, my only. The Baron arranged for the construction of a robot for Flora that was identical to his late wife. But living with a machine that was so similar to his wife must have been too much for him. Thus, he decided to change the robot's personality, and so Lady Dahlia was created. As she was originally created as a mother figure, she must have gone through a confusing transition. Master, do you suppose these robots feel sadness? Honestly, I'm not quite sure. But I have a feeling that each of these robots has something not unlike a human heart. What do you think? I hope that they do. Trans robot. One last puzzle. I think. Do you suppose we're near the top yet? Yes, but it seems that we have another puzzle in the way before we get there. Your task is to draw lines between the pins on this board to form 7 squares. The 7 squares do not have to be uniform size, but you can only use each pin once. Alright then, give it a shot. Yeah, this one's not the right size. Because there's no... Can't use that pin. Oh, this one. Wow, that's so smart.
Luke, here's my answer. Every puzzle has an answer.
4175? Really? There's not a 15 in there somewhere? Or a 25 in there somewhere? 4175 is the max number of coins you can get for the main story? That's so dumb. That's right, trying all those little squares was pretty fun, wasn't it? It was. Now we're free to keep climbing. You know, it's very odd how this tower is simply huge, and yet there's almost nothing inside of it. Yes, quite. Other than Bruno's room in the basement, the whole place is rather bare. Perhaps that is why Bruno's machines make such a racket. This tower is like a giant megaphone. 4T1, 4T5. Why would anyone want to construct such a big purposeless power, Professor? Exhausting, climb this thing. Did you ever consider this tower might have been built for this express purpose of exhausting us? It's just another one of many trials that have been set out for seekers, the Golden Apple. Of course, it makes perfect sense. Maybe that's why the tower looks so scary on the outside. You completed every puzzle in the game! Hooray! You have 3 Pickerats that you fucked up. You fucked up once and lost 3 Pickerats. You could have gotten a gold Layton, but you didn't because you were fucking dumb. This floor doesn't appear to have any puzzles set up for us. So we climb the spiral staircase, maybe... To reach the top floor? I think you may be right, my boy. My boy! Come, let's hurry. Oh my gosh! Yes, you cool little house up here. Our view was obscured from the ground, but who would have guessed suspected of charming a cottage like this up here? Look, the lights are on, Professor! It would appear that someone is living here. The real gold Layton was arms, neck, soul. We're gonna keep going. 120 out of 120. You've reached the top of the tower. Continue the house or return to the village for more. We don't have any reason to be in the town anymore. What kind of person would live in a place like this? Unbelievable, just look at that room. The stuff in here is to be worth gazillions. This must be the top floor that Bruno spoke of. So am I staying in the same room as Golden Apple this very moment? I'm waiting for you two.
It's you!
God, that audio is crunchy. Ah, fake glasses.
What's this? What's going on here?
My boy, what you see here is the Golden Apple.
God, that audio is so crunchy. You're the Golden Apple? Professor, you knew about this? I had an inkling. Don't you see how genius it is, though? The Baron didn't write the will to find a successor to his fortune. His true aim was to find a worthy guardian for his daughter. He was willing to put his whole fortune on the line to do so. Yes. My name is Flora. I've been waiting here at the tower for so long. Were you locked up in here the whole time? Oh no, but before Papa passed, he told me I should wait here until someone from outside St. Mystere came for me. Papa said that whoever came for me would be someone I could trust with my life. That's why he kept watching us move out of town. What was that?
What's going on?
Crunchy audio.
Oh,
Here I come. Ready or not?
follow me. Come now.
Follow me. We must evacuate this tower immediately. What now? Get my Layton gun from Laytonmobile.
This way.
What are we gonna do? I've got it. Just wait a moment, Flora.
Yes. Hmm?
My Layton bazooka.
Layton, I'll smash you right out of the sky! No!
Oh, it looks like he dropped Simon.
Just you wait! One day I will have my revenge on you! Hold tight!
That hat stayed on, you know, that entire time somehow.
Hmm?
Thank goodness you're alright, Professor. Don Powell's flying contraption was something else. I really thought we were done for back there. Yes, it was all quite dodgy. They also provide us the answer to one of the ongoing mysteries. Do you remember the awful noise we heard the first time we visited Reinhold Manor? The one that spooked Claudia? Well, that must have been the noise. We put it together. The racket was likely Don Powell's contraption making a crash landing. If that's the case, then we now know the approximate time of Don Powell's entrance in the same as here. That makes more sense. Figures that then that Franco wouldn't have noticed Don Powell's entrance. So if Flora's the golden apple everyone's been looking for, that means the treasure that Lady Dahlia and others were chasing never existed in the first place. No, I'm fairly sure they were mistaken. I do believe a fortune is hidden somewhere within this town. But the Baron would need to hide it somewhere only the golden apple would know to look. You mean that Flora knows where the treasure's hidden? Sorry, but I don't know anything about a treasure like that. Let's head back to Reinhold Manor one more time. I suspect we'll clear everything up there. Professor, do you really think the treasure could be located here? Look closely at this pane, Luke. I'm sure it holds the key to the Reinhold fortune. Also, it hasn't been foretold at all with this giant ass bookcase that goes down these stairs. Not secret at all. But I've already looked at it. We solve this mystery, Luke. I'm sure we'll come face to face with the Reinhold treasure. Touch the painting where the golden apple is hidden. The dress is very fetching, isn't it? Remember now, it's right here. A hidden switch. Switch seems to activate the wall. This one right here. This bookcase. Hasn't been at all secret ever. I think that Reinhold Manor held a secret behind this painting all along. Looks like there's a passage that leads further in. Why would there be stairs down to a bookcase? Duh. Oh. Let's see where this passage goes. Got your foretold bookcase right here, pants grab. Oh my goodness, look at this place, I had no idea. And how in the world did you know the switches in the painting? Listen closely, Luke. Wisdom wasn't the only thing Baron Reinhold required for potential guardians for his only daughter. You saw it too, did you not? The peculiar mark on her neck that only appeared once she laughed. The world? Baron Reinhold set one last requirement for the potential inheritor to his fortune. He wants someone who could make Flora smile again after losing those dear to her. That person, and that person only, would Baron Reinhold reveal the location of the actual fortune. It's unbelievable, Professor, but it all makes sense now. Or my little Flora. Where's that voice coming from? Flora, you made it here at last. A voice, Pop, is that you? My dear Flora, has the village watched over you as I would have. I feel the same as dear for you, so that you would never have to know true loneliness. But to be fair, Bruno did the actual building, but that's besides the point. In any case, if you come this far, I suppose it's safe to assume my plan was a success. My greatest regret is that I'm not there to see you become a young woman. Please know that I want nothing more than for you to be happy. Whether the person by your side right now can give you that or not is up to you, I suppose. Till you have found your way to my daughter's side, you have my heartiest congratulations. If you could make it through the barrage puzzles I set before you, I imagine a person of your abilities has already caught on, but allow me to reveal Saint Mysterious' secret. The secret of Saint Mysterious? Recently, I was told by my physician that I don't have much time left on this earth. I can come to terms with dying, but the thought of leaving my only child alone in the world torments me. This is why I've commissioned Bruno to construct Saint Mysterious. At least this way, she'll be safe and protected until she's old enough to venture to the outside world. Streets and buildings are the bones of a village, but its heart is the people who live in it. This is why I asked Bruno to greet all the villagers here, as well as the puzzles hidden within them. I've asked Matthew to make news of my death public. Only one Flora has grown past childhood. So stranger, how does my beautiful little flower look now? Imagine she's blossoming into adulthood. Equally important to me is finding someone whom I can entrust both, my daughter and my fortune. This is why the inhabitants of Saint Monsieur are constantly testing the knowledge of the visitor. If you made it this far, it must mean that you possess both wisdom and dedication to my daughter. I'm confident you will take good care of my fortune and Flora. So I have in this room, the whole of my fortune belongs to you now. If you move it from here, Saint Mystere will complete the objective for which it was created. I imagine the inhabitants will fall into a deep sleep from which they are never to awaken. Wait just a minute, is he saying we take the treasure all Saint Mystere will just disappear? I honestly don't know the answer to that question, Luke. It's possible that Saint Mystere's design shut down the instant we lay a hand on the treasure. If that happens, everyone will just stop? Just like puppets with their strings cut? I leave it to you, brave traveler. Draw the curtain on Saint Mystere and lay this lifeless village to rest. Above all else, take care of my precious daughter. She's in your hands now. Oh, Papa. I can't believe it. If we even touch this treasure, all Saint Mystere will just grind to a halt. Flora, by right, this inheritance belongs to you. You should be the one to decide what's done with it. I don't want it. Why ever not, my dear? The people who live here have been with me for so long, curious as this village is, to watch me grow up. I want Saint Mystere in my village. This stay just as it is forever. I see. Then so it shall be. But what of you, Flora? Will you stay here with your village? This game is a lot less dumb than you thought it would be. It's dumb, but it's like dumb in like not the story. The story is real good. Are you sure this is quite alright, madam? Certainly, if leaving will make a Flora happy, I'd like nothing more than see her off with a smile.
Goodbye then, little village. What an astonishing village that was, Professor Layton. Does this mean you'll be gracing the front page of the London Times again sometime soon?
No, Luke. St. Mister's secret must stay between us.
Huh? Why do you say that?
You see, my dear boy, we don't want people to make a spectacle of Flora. That wouldn't be right.
Of course. Always thinking of others.
Well, one must always put a lady's needs first. That's what a gentleman does.
It was him making an educational game for his kid? No, it was an educational game for whoever found her. My Layton will sound like two-stroke engine. Because it's likely built in the same way of an air-cooled engine like the old Volkswagen Beetles, which are notoriously noisy. There are guys in town that drive Volkswagen World War II stickers. I'm gonna assume they're not good ones. Based on the emoji you posted. Also, wouldn't this town just die when Bruno dies? It's not like the robots know how to fix themselves. Playing music without Phoenix music, surreal. I'll tell you what, the Yep, there's this poor guy. He's lost. The audio, like the music in general of this game is really good, but whatever they did to the voice audio, they crunched it down real hard, and it makes it sound so crunchy. There's Stack and Scarfin. I'm pretty sure Stack and Scarfin is a real human too. Like all the voice audio is super crunchy in every scene. Like they put some sort of filter on it, the high hell. Like you can hear the static when they talk. DS sound card is a mystery. The DS sound card can handle voices. There are another Layton game. I don't know about the sequel. I haven't played this sequel, but in Unwound Future, which is a third game, the voices are much better quality than this one. Though you reach the story's end, Professor Layton Carey's village is far from over. How many puzzles did he solve over the course of your adventure? Precisely 120 puzzles are hidden throughout the town, so that's practically every puzzle. I did. Also, be sure to check bonuses section. Fill certain conditions lock more bonus content. Your game will save now. When you continue, resume play at the top of the tower. I didn't finish the bedrooms. I did get a gold Layton. I didn't finish the bedrooms, so I don't think I got the puzzle solution for that. Interesting they gave me a gold. And not instead of a silver. I never finished the bedrooms. Am I missing something? Layton's room must include the Arson's teapot, the Baron statue, the bone china teacup, the flower bouquet, the flower vase, the fossil, the gramophone, the hand-woven rug, hat rack, houseplant, placard stool, mysterious bottle, pine bed, splendid painting, stuffed chair, teak bureau, teak table, wall clock. Is it the violin? There we go. Now this room is a gentleman, and any gentleman would be proud to call his own. Staying here should speed up the investigation. By the way, Luke, I reserved for you to mark this occasion. Hey, yeah. Lee has more furniture and bedroom than Charlie have in the whole house. It's not even his actual bedroom, it's just the inn. Okay, we're gonna stop recording there.